Canva is an all-in-one tool that you need to promote yourself or your business. So when we say promote yourself or your business, as you can see on my screen here, these are the list of things and more that you can do with Canva. You can create posters, you can create resumes, logos, documents, presentations, social media posts, video editing. You can create a website. Again, you can create Instagram posts. We mentioned social media here, so you can create Instagram posts, procure, and photo editing. Let me quickly show you the Canva Spotlight, which is basically everything that you can do with Canva. So you can create documents, presentations, PDF editor, creating graphs and charts. You can edit your video, edit your YouTube video, edit photo, remove photo background. You can create business cards, invitation cards, t-shirt designs, UDs, calendars, labels. You can create logos, posters, flyers, brochure, social media designs. You can even create websites, sticker, signs, QR code generator. You can create all that with Canva. So to get started, I'm going to click on Start Design. So if you're with me, also click on Start Design. If I click on that, it's going to show me this. Now, this is where we need to either log in or create our account. So there's something I really love about Canva, which is login continue with Google, which simply means that I can log in with my Google account. So this is my MacBook. I'm already logged into my Google account. So the only thing that I need to do here is to click continue with Google. So if you want to continue with Facebook, you can do that. If you want to sign up with an email, you can just do that. So I'm going to select a Gmail, then I'm going to click on continue so that I can give Canva permission to access my name and my email from Gmail. So we are here. I'm just going to accept all this. So this is telling us that we can actually try Canva Pro for 30 days. Of course, we don't want to do that. We are still a beginner. We don't know anything. We just want to go ahead with what we have out of the box. I'm going to close this, and then, so I'm going to decide, okay, so what do I want to create? So this is Canva, what do I want to create? So as we said earlier, you can create just anything. So let's say that I want to create a post for my Instagram. So I want to post something on Instagram, then I want to create something for it here. So I can come down here. So this is search. You can basically search anything here. So if I search Instagram post, now we're going to see, all these results. So what I'll do is I'm going to select, am I posting a portrait or square? So I think this is there. You can choose any of them. I think this is the size of reels, and why this is the size of the normal Instagram posts, which is posting to feeds basically. So I'm going to select this one. Okay, so this is going to give me some results, then I can pick from there. But I don't want to do that yet, so I'm going to click on create a blank Instagram post. So this process, you can actually use it for Facebook or just about anything. So if I come down here, then I search for Facebook. Okay, so I see Facebook ad designs, Facebook this, Facebook that. So I can say Facebook post. Then it's going to show me something. Then I'll select this one, Facebook post. Okay, so this and that. So I can say create a blank Facebook post. So I can basically do the same thing for just about anything. So you can see on my sidebar here we have some things here. So we have social media, so I can easily select just anything here. I want to create TikTok video, Pinterest, LinkedIn video, Instagram posts, Instagram stories, Instagram reels, Facebook posts, Facebook covers. You can select just anything here, then it's just going to take you to a blank canvas where you start working on it. So if I select Instagram posts, okay, so we're here, then I'm going to select create a blank Instagram post because I don't want to select from any template from here. So I'm going to wait for that to come up. So basically, what do I want to create? So let's say uh, I sell online, of course. Then I want to create a design for probably I want to sell a bag or perfume for women or just about anything. Just type it here. So if I say bag, you know, then I hit enter. It's gonna show me a lot of designs. Okay, so I actually made this mistake when I started learning, when I started using Canva in 2021. So I want to be like, oh, I don't want to choose templates. I just want to do everything by myself from scratch. And that is actually a mistake because when you use Canva templates, it makes things faster. I mean, times 100 faster than you doing it yourself. And if you say because you use a Canva template and someone is going to ask you, nobody cares about that. The goal is okay, you want to get this done, and here is the result. You've done it. So that is the goal. So you don't want to worry if you're using Canva templates or free Canva templates. Just select the template, edit as needed, and you push it. So this is bag, and you can see I can select this. Then it's just gonna give me, what I need. This is really cool. So if I am selling a bag pack, of course, then I can just change this, change things here, and that's it. So I'll go back, I'll search for, simple. So maybe I just need something simple. Okay, so you can say, probably you just want to post a text, happy Canada Day, learn to love yourself, it's simple. So this is where you can select template for Instagram posts. So if I go back to Canva home page, because you're still gonna come back here, but we want to quickly go to the home page and explore more things. So I can actually use Canva to design, you know, my my book cover. So let's say I want to, release a book, then I need a cover for the book, basically just anything, just search for it. So for my book cover, I can say something like, you know, book cover. And so I can hit enter or I can select from here. If I hit enter, then this is it. So if I select from if I create from blank cover, I can just select just anything I need here. So I can say something like motivation. So maybe I want to write a book on motivation. Say something like motivation, and you see you can do it. So if I select this one, then I can either put my picture here or leave it like that, then change the title to the title of my book, and change this to my name. And of course, if I want to add anything else, I can do that. So that is just how simple it is to get started using Canva. So we're gonna go back once again. We'll go back once again. I just want you to be familiar with how the search works. What you can search for, the keywords, and everything. So for here now, I'm gonna go back to the Instagram post, which is the scare. And I'm gonna create from blank. And okay, so we are back to the canvas. Then we just want to quickly explore the items on the sidebar. All these items, we have designs, we have elements, texts, brands, uploads, draw, projects, apps, and magic media. So for design, this is where you basically see all the templates available on Canva basically. So you can search for just about anything. I can say, marketing. Probably what I'm posting is all about marketing. Maybe I want to do a marketing adverts. So what I'm posting is all about marketing. Then I just say marketing. So if I'm a marketing agency, I can select, yeah, that is I search for marketing agency. So this is gonna filter down, the results to a marketing agency posts that you can easily just copy and post. So you can see that there's some designs here that have crown. So these are pro. So if you are on free plan just like myself, you are not going to have access to this. If I select this, it's going to yell at me that okay, you need to subscribe or try it for free for 30 days. And of course, I don't want to do that, so I just close. And then you can just go ahead and do that. It's actually really, really worth it. So I can select this as a marketing agency, and I can just change whatever needs to be changed from there. So before we start using any of this, let's quickly say what Canva are for us on this canvas. So this screen that we have, it is called canvas. So this is where you do things. So this is called canvas. So let's see what Canva are for us. So we have the design tab. So basically we call each of these, we call them tabs. We have the design tab. This is where you see all your recently used templates. So just as we have it here, and when you scroll down you see all other templates, and now basically you can easily search for something. So if I search for something simple, let me just type simple there, and I'm going to be having simple, there not hard templates that I can easily use. So that is what we have right there. So you can basically search for anything. Let's say your brand color is which color am I looking at right now? Let's say it is blue. I can do blue, then I can search. So as you can see, we have designs that they are in blue, just as we are looking at it here. So this is just template. You can search for just anything. If I'm selling jewelry, just type it, and you can see I can create designs for my products, for the stuffs I'm selling. If I am selling wares, I can say something like clothing, or clothing brand. I think that works as well. You can search for just about anything. So as for me, I can search for software development. Let's just say developer. Yeah. So okay. So need a website, software development, web development. You can basically search for just anything. If I search for engineer, probably I'm an engineer, I need something for engineering. I'm going to say here that. So basically you can search for just anything. If I search for purple from here, as you can see, this is awesome. Let me click on it. Okay, so this is a pro template. So I can't use a pro template because this account is actually on free, so I can use a pro template. I'm just gonna go back, and this is free. If I click on it, as you can see, then I can start right away and start doing things. So if you're wondering how they come up with all this, we are going to get there. So I'm just gonna take a step back, which is by clicking here. You can see undo, Ctrl Z. You want to take a step back, so it's gonna go back to the previous version of my work. So the second item on the tab here, we have um, element. So element, basically you can use a frame, you can use shape, you can use graphics, stickers, just like you do on your WhatsApp, or you want to post something, you can use sticker. And for frame, you know, when you have a picture, you want to frame the picture. So if I, you can just drag it to your screen, or you can click. So when you click, it's going to add it to your canvas. So what this frame is doing basically is that you can position an image right here, and it's just going to fit in the frame. So let me show you how that is going to look like. Let's say we want to you know um, get an image online. So let's say photographer. We just want to use something like that. Okay, so let's say we have this image. You can just use anyone for practice. I'm just gonna say save image as. Come on. Okay, this is download. I can say Canva 1. So if I go back here, and so there are ways to actually bring in image here. There are a lot of ways. So I'm just gonna go down to uploads, and of course we'll still get back to explaining this when we get there. So we have upload files here. I think we call it Canva 1. Canva. Okay, so we have this. Okay. So basically you just have to click on it, and it's going to get added to your canvas. So I can drag this right on top my frame. So as you can see, it fits right in, and the frame actually crop out some part of the picture for me. So that is for the this square frame. So if I use this, so this is another type of frame. So this frame basically gives you curved edges, just like we have here. This is curve, 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 and curve. So I can go back to my uploads and bring in this picture, drag it on top, and you see we have that. So this is the first one we did. So let me show you another type of frame. So if you click here, or you click on see more, you're going to see all available frame that we have. You might just design something and you want to put it right in your phone just to see how it's going to look like. So you can use devices. So we have devices. If I click that, so I can place an image right here. So I think I have some screenshot I took while working on a mobile application. So if I go to desktop and I go to simulator, just scroll down to simulator. I think I have this. Okay. I can. So you see, the first one we did, we upload right from this upload. So the second one, you can easily drag and drop the picture here, and it's going to reflect here. So what I'll do is I'm going to reduce the size to fit the size of my frame. Okay, great. Then I'm going to drag inside. Now you can see how perfect that is. I'm actually zooming another thing. Okay, so you can see how perfect this is. So that is the worker frame, and I can go back and see some more. Let me say we have something like this. You can see, and I can come here, click on this. Okay, so we can try to bring this in, and you can see what we have. This is awesome. You can see what we have. So I'm actually zooming in and out, in. So you just have to scroll your mouse down while you are holding control, and if you're MacBook, you just have to scroll in and out, down or up, while you are holding the command key. So okay, so that is basically it for frames. So if I go, I have a whole lot of things here. Let me go back. I have a whole lot of things here. I can use table, I can use graphics, markups, collection, and more fun, you can actually search for just about anything here as well. So let me say I want to use an icon, probably Instagram icon. I think that will do. So I'll search for Instagram here and you can see. So now I can select, do I want it under graphics? Let me see what they have. Okay, that's great. Photos, videos, shapes, audio, just you can just search for anything here. In our case here, we just want it under graphics because we only need the logo. And you can see most of the things we have here, they are actually for Canva Pro. So I'm just gonna look for something that can serve me, and it is free. So I'll click on this. I'm just gonna use this like this. Okay. Um, of course, I can search for bed. Just anything that you need, you can just search for it, and I can search for you know um the sun, just anything. Fingers. I don't know what you're working on. You may need something like this. I can say bag. You need something for illustration. You have it. I can clear this, so we can clear that, and we can also scroll down to see some other things that we have here. If I click on see all, and you have all this, so you have access to a whole lot of things with Canva. So that is all for the element tab. So I'm gonna delete this, delete this, delete this, this, and this, and lastly this. So we go to the text section. So basically you have some pre-style text here. I can call it pre-style because when you use something like heading, so this simply means that you need a bold text. So I can say hello. So that is when you use heading. So when you use a sub heading, so this means that you need, okay, bold but not too big. You can say hi, just whatever you want to type there, and you can say you need a body text. So we call this body text because it is actually the normal text, no styling, just normal, no bold, no styling. Let's say say something like welcome to my space. And of course you can use your own text box. So this text box just give you what Canva have out of the box, and you can start styling it yourself. So if I write something here, say something like my first Instagram, let's just call it IG design. Okay, so we have this. So I can come to font here. So font is basically how your text is going to look like. So we have a lot of fonts. If you wanted to be cursive, something like this, you can just change your font anyhow you want it to. I mean, how do you want the text to look? So this is different from the size. This is the front face. So you can, play around with it and see what this is going to give you. Of course, we have some pro version, some that are only available for pro, which is this, and this. You will already see the crown there. So that is for fonts. So we have a lot of things. We have textile. You can change it from heading to subheading to body. You can do that. And At the same time, we have the font size. So this is actually the size. How big do you want it? How small do you want it? So this is the size, and we have the text color. You can, play around, change the text color, and this is already bold, so that is why this bold is not active. So if I click outside and I click on this one, now you can see the bold is active. I can also italics on the line, strike through, and this is actually the case of how you want it. If I want it uppercase, I select this. If I uncheck, it's going to go back to normal. So we have alignment. You can align to left, so you may not see the effect of alignment here, but look at a situation where we have this, and I think I can actually steal something from there. If I go back to Google, I just need a lot of content to put inside their place. Of course, you can have access to my location. Okay, so just copy this, go back, and I paste that. Okay, so at the moment you can see this is centered, so that is because we have center alignment here. You can see the icon. If I click on it, is now left. If I click again, is now justify, and if I click, is now right alignment. That is alignment. So you can also make a list. You can just do a lot of things. So if I drop a text box and I say probably I want to list something, item 1, I don't want this to be messed up, so let me delete this. Delete this one too. Okay, we're gonna leave that one. Okay, so I say hi. Okay, so we just want to say item 1, item 2, item 3. Just when you're listing something, then I can select here, then it's going to make it bullets. It's going to add bullet to my items. It's going to add bullet to it like that. So one other thing that we can do is actually spacing. I can say spacing between each letters, spacing between each line. You just have everything right out of the box. Canva is so cool. So what is effect? So let me say I click on this, then I go to effects. So you can actually apply all these effects. So if I select this, you can see, if you check our text, you can see the shadow. If I come here, you can see the shadow. You can play around with it, change the direction. This is crazy. Offset, change the direction. I just want you to see, as you can see. Of course, none. You can just do a lot of things. Depends on how you want it, whatever you're working on. And also we can animate this. So if I click on animate, you can see how it's doing. But this is when you are saving as video, when you're creating video, or you're gonna save it as probably a GIF or something. But for picture, this is not going to be displaying. Oops, this is 30 minutes. It's a pro feature. I can see that. I didn't see that before. So you can just play around with that. So also the positions, let's say that I have to, okay, just the way we have this, right? So if I select the two, so basically I click on this, then I click on shift, the shift key, and I click on the second one. So you can see there's a boundary here that selects the two items. So if I go to position, I can say left. You can see that they are positioned left to each other. And if I say center, you can see the center each other. Right, bottom, you can see, that's crazy. Middle, top, you can just do things like that, and you can also specify how you want it. And there's also something we call order. So this order basically shows how you place something, how you place things on top each other, like the arrangements on your canvas. So if I grab it, just in the shape here. Pro. Okay. So I have this shape here. This is, I don't know what color that is. Just give black. And I want to do another shape. You can see. So you can select something and you're going to see the color right here. And let's go for this blue. Okay, so if I right click on this and I can see layer, then I can say something like send backward. Send backward means that send it backward. So whatever is next to me in the arrangement, put me behind the elements. If I do this, then it's going to send it back to backward of the next item, which is this one. Of course, you may not know, but if you want this shape at the back, you can see this is at the back and why this is at the front. So if you want this element at the back of this, so you can just do right click again, you just keep doing that, send backward, send backward. You can see that we are now there. So that is for order. So I'll go to brand, and so this is basically where you can create your brand kit. You can create your brand logo. So anywhere you need to use your logo, you just have to come here and get the logo. Your colors, fonts, brand voice, photos, graphics. You can create those reusable. You can see maintain brand consistency by setting up ready to use template. So you can create a reusable template that you can always import into your work. So we have uploads, and so this is basically where you upload something, record yourself, you can upload videos, you can upload even audios, and you can as well record yourself. So you can go to draw. I've never used this. Okay, so you can just draw something. Okay, so we have projects, and these are the things you have been working on in the past. You are going to see the list here. I can see all, and I'm going to see everything that I have done myself. So we have apps. These are basically some other things that you can do with Canva. So up next, we're going to be looking at how we can design an Instagram flyer or Instagram design with Canva.